Now on Good Morning Northwest, the murders of 4 students gutted the University of Idaho community 2 years ago. And this morning, how that community honored those students on the anniversary of their deaths.
After near record rains yesterday, we see a few changes coming our way. The timing and what they are coming your way.
And a computer problem in Washington's court system put a crimp in some people's plans to buy guns. This morning, the threat of lawsuits over it. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, November 14th. Let's check in with Mark on our first alert forecast. Hoping for a drier day today.
It will be. And back to you. No, boy, we picked up almost 3/4 of an inch of rain yesterday. This morning we had some morning light rain showers, 43 and clouds into Spokane. Still some light rain showers over into Coeur d'Alene, sitting at 44 degrees. So the temperatures are, could this be the last leaf standing? It's possible. Here's a look at the 4 things we want you to know. There are going to be some scattered showers for today. They're going to be light. The wind's going to be less today, so that leaf could make it. Mostly dry for tomorrow, but then we're going to see rain and or snow coming in over the weekend. The Doppler radar clearly showing us that this is moving out, but also saying there's still some light showers behind it. They're small, they're on the move, and that's what we're going to be seeing today with, again, just some light sprinkles and light showers. Temperatures into the mid-40s, starting our day, so this is relatively mild for this time of year. We're going to see things pick up to about 48 degrees today, and again, some isolated and scattered showers.
It's been 2 years since 4 University of Idaho students were killed in their off-campus home.
The university's student government hosted a candlelit vigil last night in honor of Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. Marissa Rio takes us to their memorial.
Within the darkness and gentle tapping of rain was a light that shined bright at the Vandal Healing Garden and Memorial tonight.
That it wasn't just a small moment for us, it was a large moment for our community to continue to hold on to each other and learn how to love each other through the tragedy.
That tragedy the community has had to love each other through happened 2 years ago today when they received this Vandal alert. It's when they learned about the passing of Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogen, Ethan Chapin, and Kaylee Gonsalves. But today, as crowds of people huddled in their honor, it was clear their memories live on.
They had a really profound effect on the first couple of years here at IDU of I, and I'm just really grateful that so many people remember them and care about them.
Candles were passed around and lit throughout the crowd, and at one point, a blanket of silence hovered over everyone as they all took a moment to honor the 4 students' lives. Beyond lighting candles, people also had the opportunity to write on note cards letters or memories that they shared with the 4 University of Idaho students. As you can see over here, there are some of those notes. Now, today's vigil was truly a space for healing. It revealed how many lives Xana, Ethan, Maddie, and Kaylee touched, even those they never met.
We went last year and we just saw how big the celebration was, and the celebration and remembrance of life, and we wanted to continue that memory.
And of course, their light also shines on through the friends they left behind.
The outdoors is a wonderful, beautiful place, and Xana was always talking about it and always wanted to go on trips, and so truly just like enjoying nature and finding that. Don't forget to take care of the small moments and take kind of care of our earth. It's a beautiful, wonderful place.
In Moscow, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
In the murder trial for the suspect in that case, Bryan Kohberger, his attorneys have argued to take the possibility of the death penalty off the table if he is convicted. The Ada County judge overseeing the case said executions in Idaho can take more than a decade to carry out after a conviction. Kohberger's trial is scheduled to begin in August, and we are following the court hearings before then. And if anything changes, we will alert you on the 4 News Now app. Make sure you've downloaded it, turn on your notifications to get important updates.
Well, today experts are still working to restore Washington's court's computer system. It's causing the delay of countless court cases and even the sale of firearms. State officials saying the court's website and associated networks were taken down for, quote, unauthorized activity. One of those systems is the automatic firearms e-check system. That is used to conduct mandatory background checks. Now, one gun rights group is threatening to sue, saying a right delayed is a right denied, and the state has denied untold numbers of citizens their right to obtain firearms for almost 2 weeks. Washington State Patrol's Director of Communications says he understands their frustrations, adding, know they have a right to get their background check. We know they have a right to get their firearms, but the bridge is out. Now, these background checks issues are also causing delays for other departments. To read about the impact that the State Department of Children, Youth, and Families is seeing, you can look for the story. It's up right now on KXLY.com.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 5 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson here. We definitely needed that rain yesterday, for sure.
Yeah, we did. Right now, we're in 7th of 144. We're number 7 for us when it comes to dryness.
Oh, my gosh.
And that includes the entire year. So we're still in a drought situation. That did help. Ground wasn't frozen, so it's soaking into the aquifer. We love that. We're going to have a full check of the forecast and what else is falling our way coming up.
This morning, we're live with the Salvation Army of Spokane, telling you all the ways that you can give back this holiday season. Coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
During our Veterans Day event, save up to $14,500 or 0% APR on a new Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles, and ask about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
The Black Friday mattress discounts have arrived at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores.
Save up to $600 on Serta iComfort mattress sets, $1,000 on Beauty Rest Black sets, plus save up to $700 on Purple mattresses.
And take advantage of no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest for 5 years with a 365-day comfort guarantee, making it the perfect time to improve your sleep for less.
During the Black Friday sale at Walker's.
Are you struggling to get through the day? Are you experiencing chronic pain, burning, numbness, and tingling in your hands or feet? Pay attention, because you are probably experiencing peripheral neuropathy. The most common symptoms are numbness, burning, muscle cramps, and problems with balance. Neuropathy is treatable, and our office can help. It's time to get real results. Pick up your phone and call us right now. If you're one of the first 25 callers, you'll receive a free nerve damage screening. This nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious nerve damage and if you're qualified for our cutting-edge treatment program to stop the nerve damage. Don't wait until it's too late and your symptoms get so bad that you lose your freedom and are restricted to a wheelchair, walker, or need amputation. Call now to be one of the first 25 callers to receive a free nerve damage screening. Hurry, call now to find out if you qualify for our free nerve damage screening and see how we can change your life. It's time to feel better. Call today.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Friday, November 22nd, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketswest.com. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestras. The Lost Christmas Eve. Produced by Live Nation.
During our Veterans Day event, save up to $8,500 off or 3.9% APR on a new Sierra 2500 HD Pro. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles, and ask about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Good Feet Store.
It is 6:08, and here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. An antitrust case aimed at breaking up social media giant Meta is heading to trial.
A federal judge partly denied a request for summary judgment yesterday from the parent company of Facebook. The Federal Trade Commission alleges Meta overpaid for Instagram in 2012 and WhatsApp in 2014 to stifle competition. In an April statement about its request for the summary judgment, Meta argues it does face competition from apps like TikTok, X, and YouTube. In a new statement to multiple news agencies, Meta says evidence at trial will prove that buying Instagram and WhatsApp has benefited customers.
The FBI is trying to find whoever set 3 ballot box fires last month in Portland and Vancouver, and now they're offering a reward for information. Surveillance video shows what appears to be a 20-year-old Volvo sedan approach each ballot box before improvised incendiary devices ignited each one. Several hundred ballots were destroyed in one of those attacks. The FBI is offering $25,000 in exchange for information that leads to an arrest.
All right, it's almost 6:10. It is a Thursday morning. Your 10-second takeaway. We got a few showers still possible. It's going to be breezy today, but not as windy as yesterday. Grab a warm layer. 48 the high today.
Another Extreme Team project. Mark and volunteers are working on the home of Jason Eagle. He served 14 years in the Navy, including 4 tours.
Jason was forced to retire because of a medical condition that caused him to lose a lot of his mobility. He's now in a wheelchair. And Mark shows us the Extreme Team's work this week to help him out.
All right, one of the things we're doing, which is the only dry spot, is trying to build a shed that you bought 2 years ago.
About that, yep.
About that. And could not, she's watched YouTube videos, so I figured, why don't we just do it? So this is the only dry spot right now. We don't have a lot of volunteers from Horizon, so we're going to build a shed, and then we're going to get to work on the yard. Weed eating in the rain is not fun, but it was needed. This is the day we had to do the job. So we got all of the available sides and grasses cut down. Things are looking pretty good, but now it's time to tackle the shed outdoors.
It's a little bit wet. A little bit wetter than we would like, but we're here and we're doing it, and we have a shed almost halfway done.
It's clear to see when you look at the backyard and all the things going on and everything they're dealing with his health issues and life. Well, I tell you what, it was good the Extreme Team was here because we got to take care of a lot of the little stuff that is so very difficult for them to do.
I have a lot of loss of motor skills and a lot of sensation about it. So sometimes when you walk, I'm not sure if I'm stepping on something or if I have my feet in the right place. So I have very little energy to be able to do things most days. So being able to do a project like that became a little more overwhelming than what I was thinking. So you guys doing it, again, is a huge help for us. So.
The door. This is the final piece of the puzzle. This is going to be the shed all assembled. It's been in the garage for 2 years. Now it'll be in the backyard, and we'll have a concrete pad for it to sit on by the end of the week. All of her gardening stuff will go in here, and there's more room in the backyard for her and the kids to enjoy and the dogs to play. We've loved being here today. It's been wonderful, but there's a little more to talk about. It's coming up. I'm Mark Peterson, 4 News Now for the Extreme Team, as we serve those who have served. It has been a great week, helping them out. These one-day wonders sort of stretching out because of the rain delay. So what's coming up is today, Lance Powder Excavation taking out the old sidewalk that created us to be there to start with. It just is unusable. It's horrible. And then tomorrow, Winkler Concrete, Central Premix teaming up along with Lance Powder to pour the new sidewalk. It'll look absolutely beautiful. American On-Site was there helping us out because it was so wet we couldn't use their bathroom, and we try not to ever. It was a great day. Everybody had fun. And by the way, we fit 6 people into one, porta potty. We were bored.
Oh boy, that's a story for another time.
No, it's just the only dry spot we could find.
Some weather.
Some weather. Do I have to do that? I forgot my clicker again.
Oh, no, you aren't. Are you? Yeah.
I'm doing it later.
You're doing it later. Okay, okay, bye.
Just walk away after that.
I'm so confused. That threw me for a loop.
I know.
Fitting all those people in a porta potty.
You never know. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
Well, this is coming up. As President-elect Donald Trump fills his cabinet, his latest choice for a powerful position is raising some eyebrows. Coming up a little later on Good Morning Northwest, what he is tapping Matt Gaetz for and the uphill battle he faces for confirmation.
And the season of giving, it's here. Allison Martinez is live at the Salvation Army of Spokane for its corporate kettle kickoff. You'll be hearing those bells very soon. We'll see you after the break.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open north of Spokane on Highway 395. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge. Our coffee corner is open daily at 5:30 a.m. Mississauga Casino Hotel is the perfect spot to book your next special event. We have a 4,000 square foot event center and an exceptional team ready to help you host your event. We invite you to stay and play. Make your reservations now at Mississauga.com.
You've heard downtown Spokane is in trouble. Problems with drugs and crime. Could the key to bringing back downtown lie within its historic past? I'll show you the legislation that could bring this part of downtown back to life and the challenges that stand in the way. Tonight on 4 News Now at 6.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a growing family-owned business with nearly half a century and 3 generations of jewelry making experience. A team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who love what they do. A full on-site manufacturing shop available to the public for repairs and custom requests of all kinds. A center for free polish and inspection, even if you didn't buy it from us. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Santa returns to River Park Square on Saturday, November 23rd, presented by STCU. Festivities begin at 3 o'clock, and Santa arrives to light the tree at 5, with special guest appearances by the Ferris Dance Team, Cheney High School Choir, the wonderful Mrs. Claus, and so much more. Visit riverparksquare.com to plan your Holly Jolly holiday season and to reserve your time for Santa photos. Enjoy the magic of the season at River Park Square.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:16. The most wonderful time of year is just around the corner.
Yep. To celebrate, the Salvation Army of Spokane is hosting its corporate kettle kickoff. Today's the last day for it, but there is still lots of time to participate. Allison Martinez is live at the Winkler Company in Newman Lake, celebrating the season already, getting us fired up for it.
Yes, good morning. We've had lots of crews working hard out there for the corporate kettle kickoff, and we have one more day, and even our team at 4 News Now will be out there today getting some money for the Salvation Army. I'm joined by Captain David Kane this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. Can you give us a little bit of a refresh on what people can expect to see outside the grocery store today?
That's right. We're kicking off the kettle season for 2024. We've got corporations that are adopting kettle locations all over the city. There's tons of fun. There's folks out that are in costumes. They've got babies and puppies and a lot of energy. This is the beginning of a season that is essential to the Salvation Army. We're raising funds for the work that we do all year long.
Yeah, absolutely. Babies, puppies, costumes, all the greatest things. It's so cool to see how all the different companies really show up and show out for this and put their all into it to kick us off. And speaking of, we have Chris here with the William Winkler Company. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
You guys are the title sponsors for this kickoff. Tell me why it was so important to you to be a part of this.
We have been part of this community for well over 100 years with our family and our construction company. My grandfather started the company in 1919, and even my grandmother, Alice, volunteered with the Salvation Army. And we truly believe in giving back to the community, and the Salvation Army's mission and goal helps most vulnerable people in Spokane and in the area, and with great accountability and support.
Yeah, it's so cool to hear how deep your roots are with the Salvation Army and see this full circle moment. So very cool. Well, thank you both for being with us this morning. We'll have more information on all the locations you can check out today on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you guys in studio.
41 days until Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to hear a lot of those bells.
So many, but it kind of gets you in the spirit a little bit.
Totally does.
Yeah, gets you in the mood for Christmas and all that jazz. Got to get through Thanksgiving first, though.
And some snow would also get us into the mood, and there is a little bit coming.
The potential. Can I just tell people, bring cash. Bring some cash, some dollar bills as you travel around to put them in the red kettles. All right. So we are going to see, again, the shower activity that we saw earlier today continue to make its way into Idaho and Montana. Behind that, we're going to have scattered showers coming through. 48 for the high today. And again, isolated and scattered rain showers. Winds southwest 5 to 15. Yeah, there will be a little gusty winds, but it'll be calmer than yesterday. Tonight, cloudy, cold, temperatures down to 31, but should be dry. things look good. So we look at what we have with the satellite and radar. Yeah, it was busy this morning, but it was very light rain that was coming through. Now that continues to make its way out. There is more to the west as that comes in. We could see a refresh, and we could see some cloud cover again with some light rain showers. So that is the expectation. We'll have that continue to move through. We get into Friday. It's dry. Central Basin, eastern Washington, North Idaho, and even Seattle is going to be dry. But another system coming through. That's going to be our Saturday evening, Sunday moisture. Rain-snow mix potential coming out of this. It'll start as rain, certainly to the south, but it'll be snow to the north. Light snow accumulations expected for the lower elevations, and then we're going to see things change. All right, we have been dry. There's no doubt about it. January and February were normal of this year, but everything else has been below average, including this month. But the wettest 2 weeks we've had have been the last 2 weeks. Now we're going to dry out for a little bit today and tomorrow, with another round on Saturday. 48 the high today, 44 into Colville. We will see temperatures into the low 40s tomorrow, partly cloudy. Saturday, Sunday, increased chance of rain, rainy, some snow showers. Sunday, the wettest day at 44. I'm getting all choked up just thinking about it. And then about 40 next week. Overnight lows into the low to mid 20s, but dry.
Okay.
So that's the heads up. Cold weather coming as well.
Good to know.
Mark,
All right, thanks, Mark.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:21.
In their first year and against all odds, the Spokane Velocity are headed to the USL League One Championship match. And after the break, we're hearing more from the Velocity ahead of their big game. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Black Friday mattress discounts are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores with some of the biggest savings of the year on all Serta and Beauty Rest mattress sets with no money down and no interest for up to 5 years.
Improve your sleep for less at Walker's.
Welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming here for years, and I've always felt just like family.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we've been family owned and operated for over 50 years. We pride ourselves in giving the best customer experience.
And every new car comes with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
We have some of the best selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And select pre-owned Hondas come with our lifetime warranty.
Coeur d'Alene Honda with the nationwide lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
And don't forget about the lifetime warranty.
Lord Sophia.
Golden Girls, the laughs continue.
So good. We are busy running a social media empire.
Please, Blanche. You and Rose founded Creakin', a sex app for seniors.
Loved it. Want more.
Hilarious. I'm wearing an ankle monitor.
With all this money, what are we going to do with it? Should we buy Twitter?
Shut up, Rose.
Sunday, November 24th at the First Interstate Center for the Arts. Get tickets now at GoldenGirlsTour.com.
What makes Hospice of Spokane unique is their level of dedication to the patient.
That's our goal, is patients and their families and their needs.
Your team feels like our team. That's how much we know you care about making sure patients and families get what they need.
We go, I feel like, above and beyond for the hospice patients to make that last journey of life comfortable.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. It's what stuffed crust pizza should be. Hot, melty, and fresh from your oven. Starting at $13.99.
Welcome into Morning Sports. This is Jack Wallace. And before last weekend, no seed as low as 7th, nor any expansion club in history had made the USL League One championship match. until the Spokane Velocity came along. 6 teams above them, the odds against them, but Spokane has 2 wins in 2 playoff matches en route for the biggest game in their first-year club's history. Now, the Velocity are the first USL League One team to make the championship match in their inaugural season, and they're riding high into the title match after staunch defensive efforts in their 2 postseason games. Spokane is 2-2 against the top-seeded Union Omaha, who they're slated to play in the title match, taking both home games and dropping their twin road matches. We spoke with the team yesterday on the importance of making such a monumental game in year 1.
Nobody expected this in year 1, but when you've got a group of hard-working people who work behind the scenes trying to build something like this, when you've got a great locker room of amazing people, excellent football players who work hard, apply themselves every day, deal with the highs, deal with the lows that a season brings, and then you've got the city of Spokane who have showed up for us all year. If there is a magic recipe, that is it.
Spokane kicks off against the Union in Omaha this Sunday at noon. Looking ahead at this match, it'll be Spokane's defense that will need to be clutch yet again as they've rallied together back-to-back-to-back clean sheets against some of the best in USL League One behind the goalkeeping of Brooks Thompson. Now, we also spoke with him and a few other players at yesterday's press conference, and you can check out all what they had to say on KXLY.com. Thank you all for tuning in to Morning Sports. I'm Jack Wallace reporting in studio.
All right, thanks, Jack, and we'll all be cheering on the Velocity.
We sure will. Good morning, Northwest Times, now 6:26.
A new piece of technology is helping get stroke patients safely back behind the wheel. We'll tell you how it all works. That's next. And before we go to a break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
GMA First Look, what Los Angeles' newly elected district attorney means for the Menendez brother case.
You really got to get beyond the Netflix documentary.
As the calls to free Eric and Lyle Menendez grow, Nathan Hochman, LA's new district attorney, says if the infamous case lands on his desk, he would have a lot to review before making a decision.
For the Menendezes or for anyone, we are not going to take a poll to decide what to do. That's why I keep emphasizing that I've got to do the work, the hard work of reviewing the facts, reviewing the law, and be able to justify in a court of law any decision I make.
Young people have taken the time to figure out what happened.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more of our interview with the incoming district attorney and what's next for the Menendez brothers. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Dupixent helps people with asthma breathe better in as little as 2 weeks. And when you can breathe better, what isn't better? This is better. This is better. That's better. Dupixent is an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It works with your asthma medicine to help improve lung function. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's proven to help prevent asthma attacks. And doesn't that make things better? Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Tell your doctor right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change your stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. When you can get more out of your lungs, you can do more with less asthma. And isn't that better? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma, and now approved as an add-on treatment for adults with COPD that is not well controlled and with a specific marker of inflammation.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
Owning a food truck was my dream, but my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Not again, Mom.
Looks like this will be your last year with season tickets, huh? No. Let's iron out this big mess. Yeah?
I'm calling the swap team.
Wait.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we want to make sure that you're really winning. We get you compensated, and we don't receive a penny until you get paid.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Now at Northern Quest, Thursdays are almost Fridays. So clock out any Thursday and let nothing stand in the way of your early weekend. Enjoy $4 mixed drinks from Brown Family Spirits, 4 for $4 wings at East and Epic, $4 mini nachos at Qdoba, and a $4 burger at Fat Burger. Plus, free mystery rewards just for showing up. Almost Fridays, every Thursday at Northern Quest. Details at northernquest.com.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now Story Tracker, following the stories people are reading about online this morning. Thanksgiving is now 2 weeks away, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture is sending out its yearly food safety reminders. The USDA is encouraging inexperienced cooks and experts to practice food safety this holiday season. When you're shopping for your turkey, the USDA recommends picking it up at the end of your grocery shopping to keep it cold as long as possible. It also says you should check that the packaging isn't torn to prevent any spread of bacteria. If you have any food safety questions ahead of your feast, you can call USDA Meat and Poultry Hotline.
Another recall for Cybertruck drivers. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says Tesla has issued a recall over a faulty part that could cause the vehicle to lose power, impacting the wheels. The recall applies to 2,400 Cybertrucks built between November 6th of last year to July 30th of this year. Tesla says it is not aware of any accidents, injuries, or fatalities due to the issue. This is the 6th recall for the Cybertruck this year.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. Welcome to your Thursday. It's November 14th. Let's get right over to Mark and our first alert forecast.
All right, the majority of our shower activity has pushed out into Idaho and Montana now. Spokane, 43 and dry, 44 and dry sky-wise. Roads are still wet, so take it easy. Even could see some patchy fog. Taking a look at the 4 things we want you to know. We're still set for some light showers, hit and miss today. Less wind than yesterday, mostly dry tomorrow. And we're going to see this weekend, Saturday night, Sunday, come in with rain or some light snow potential. Current conditions, it's mild. I mean, 42 into Deer Park. We've got mid-40s into the valley, all the way into Idaho. 43 officially at Spokane International, which is our official average high for this time of year, so we're right there. Forecast radar, as this continues to push out, we're going to have, again, the potential for some light shower activity coming in from the west, but then we see it start to dive south, and that's where we really dry out for Friday, and it skirts around us. So that's going to be the setup. We are going to see a high today of 48. Winds are going to be less, and we're going to have some isolated light showers still expected.
Spokane voters approved the new safety sales tax just recently and supporting the community push for a safer city. But that tax doesn't start until next April. In the meantime, the city has been running a pilot program to address challenges downtown. Spokane police say in the last month, since the city launched the new CORE program, they've seen fewer assaults compared to this time last year, had slightly fewer reports of violent crimes, but crisis calls continue to increase.
A whole host of community partnerships and city departments were involved in this, and that's, we feel, is going to be the best way possible as we move forward, is to look at this holistically as an all government, all community problem solving initiative, as opposed to it's just a police problem.
The goal of this CORE plan is to make Spokane feel safer for all by increasing visibility of public safety officers, as well as resources to deal with homelessness and substance abuse.
Well, patients are getting behind the wheel. Physical therapists at Providence St. Luke's Rehabilitation Institute are now using a new driving simulator to help patients learn to drive again. Stephanie Kaufman just had a stroke a little more than 2 weeks ago now and was recently released from the hospital. But she's already working towards her goal of driving again with the help of the driving simulator.
And we spend several hours a day doing different types of therapy, but having the opportunity to do something like that and to not only test yourself, but be tested by that, I think is a huge, huge opportunity.
St. Luke's has physical therapy equipment to reflect real-life situations like a bus, part of a plane, a grocery store, and even a restaurant.
This morning, Republicans have officially achieved the trifecta, winning control of the House of Representatives. This comes as President-elect Donald Trump is moving quickly to fill his cabinet positions. Several of his picks have caught members of Congress by surprise. That includes Representative Matt Gaetz, tapped to be the next Attorney General, leading the same agency that investigated him for years. The House Ethics Committee was in the final stages of its investigation into Gaetz over allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use.
If Matt has resigned and is no longer a member of Congress, the investigation will cease and no report will be issued.
Outside of our conference.
Well, since Gaetz is no longer a member of Congress, the committee has no jurisdiction over him. His confirmation by the Senate will be an uphill battle, as will Trump's pick for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. He's receiving pushback for saying women should not be in combat roles.
We got some good news this morning for drivers in Pullman. Main Street is on track to reopen today to some limited traffic. This map from the city shows the affected area. The street in downtown has been closed since April, so this news definitely a long time coming. Pullman police ask that you still remember this is an active construction zone and to obey all signs and traffic personnel as crews complete the final phase of this project. A long time for folks down there.
Just a little more work to go, but
it's looking
great, much better, yeah.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:35.
All right, let's check in with Mark. We got a bunch of rain yesterday.
Yeah, and it sounds like a little more work is needed with the Extreme team, but because it's drier today and tomorrow, we're going to get that done. You're going to be able to get your stuff done, but Saturday night, Sunday, it's going to be more rain and maybe some valley snow Sunday morning. We'll have a full check of the forecast coming up.
Ooh. And still to come on Good Morning Northwest, having problems with a picky eater. This morning, expert tips on how to introduce some new foods.
Plus, have you started your holiday shopping yet? Well, if you have any tech gifts on your list, we got when and where you can score some good deals when we come back.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Hot tubs, hot tubs, hot tubs. The Hot Tub Swim Spa Expo is at all 4 Pool World locations this weekend only. Hundreds of hot tubs from the world's leading brands like Hot Spring Hot Tubs, all discounted. Hot tubs as low as $79 a month. 0% financing. Save thousands. Swim spas up to $10,000 off. Saunas as low as $79 a month. Hot tubs, swim spas, and saunas up to 40% off. Come save thousands this weekend at all 4 Pool World locations. HotTubExpoSpokane.com.
It's November, and that means it's time for Thanksgiving and Kerner Furniture's holiday season sale.
If your plan is to gobble till you wobble, check out our dining sets.
It's unbelievable how much room you have.
When it's time to unbutton that top button and relax, this Lazy Boy set is perfect.
And all Lazy Boys are at guaranteed low prices.
You ain't seen stuffing yet. Our full selection of dining, living room, and bedroom furniture is on sale.
Kerner Furniture's holiday season sale, going on now. Nice store, low prices.
Deer Unleashed. No one knows the feeling of freedom quite the way you do. But damned if we don't come really, really close. Let's break the chain. Yours, Tundra.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Tundra for just $419 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:38. Getting kids to try new foods can be a battle sometimes, but a diet of French fries and mac and cheese isn't exactly the best way to grow up big and strong.
That is true, and doctors say not getting enough nutrients and calories can negatively impact kids' growth. Pediatrician Dr. Jade Coburn says picky eating is very common.
Haven't failed just because your child is having some picky eating behaviors.
Dr. Coburn says food is more than just about taste. How something feels, looks, and smells can contribute to why kids prefer some foods over others. She suggests trying to introduce foods in different ways, even if your child has rejected that food before.
Instead of giving them a raw carrot, try a steamed or baked carrot, or try incorporating carrots into other foods that they like to try and introduce new foods that way.
Giving your kids a choice between new foods, involving them in food prep, or even making smoothies can help introduce your children to healthier choices. But don't bribe kids with sweet treats. That can lead to unhealthy relationships with food. Try positive reinforcement instead. And most importantly, be patient with your kids and yourself. You may not have to wait until Black Friday for some great deals on technology. Some smaller electronics are going on sale early at large retailers like Target, Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart. Some of those items include smartwatches that track your sleep and health, older gaming consoles, and some phones.
It's not so much that you're going to see an iPhone on sale right now, but you will see great deals in trade-in offers, other kinds of incentives and bundles to kind of get you in the store and into those carrier plans.
For bigger ticket items like a TV, it may be better to wait for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Well, even though Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away, excitement for Christmas is already building.
That's for sure. And your kids can get some help writing letters to Santa today, sharing their holiday wishes. And who knows, maybe Santa will write back. SNAP and the Greater Spokane Postal Consumer Council are teaming up to sponsor USPS Operation Santa. In addition to all the holiday fun, today's event also includes cold weather gear drives.
It's a chance for you to help those in need by donating new or gently used items like coats, hats, gloves, scarves, and blankets. This event is happening today from 3 to 6 at the SNAP offices at 3102 West Wistocks Way. For more information, just look for this story on KXLY.com.
Here's your 10-second takeaway. It's on your screen. Few showers still possible. They're going to be light. Breezy day today, but not as windy as yesterday, so you'll need one of those warm layers as you head out and about. 48 the high.
While downtown Spokane certainly has its issues right now, a group of local developers believes it's worth saving, and their plan to revitalize downtown involves renovating some old buildings. The latest project for developer Chris Batten of RenCorp Realty is renovating the Wharton building on West First Avenue. It'll have 17 loft-style apartments upstairs. Batten and Josh Hissong of HDG Architecture believe getting more people living downtown will make it safer. Hissong also wants more residential and fewer commercial buildings.
And that way you can withstand any sort of economic woe that occurs, because you have people living downtown, going to the mall, going to Wooden City and Nudo and all the restaurants.
But renovating old buildings is costly. How developers like Batten have learned to leverage tax incentives and credits to make it work. We'll tell you all about it tonight in Derek Dice's special report on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:42.
The holidays are here, and that means so are those bells. You may have already seen bell ringers outside your favorite stores. Allison Martinez is live with the Salvation Army talking about it.
This morning, I'm at the William Winkler Company telling you all about the Salvation Army's Corporate Kettle Kickoff coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
After almost 30 years, Davis Furniture has now become Action Business Furniture. They have 3 locations statewide to serve you: Tacoma, Olympia, and now their new store in the Spokane Valley. Their new location on the corner of Park and Sprague has over 15,000 square feet of new and pre-owned office furniture for your business. So whether you're just starting or upgrading your business environment, ABF has it all. From functional to fabulous, they've got what you're looking for. Visit Action Business Furniture, affordable furniture for today's office.
Go, Chiefs, go! Shoot it wide, comes out front, a shot, and a score! Barkley Catton, the wizard! He takes it out of midair and plants it under the bar, and Spokane with a...
This Friday and Saturday, your Spokane Chiefs are home in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Friday is Fred Meyer's Shop with the Chiefs as Spokane takes on Calgary. This Saturday, Spokane hosts Red Deer for the Coca-Cola Family Feast and Rally Towel giveaway. For tickets and game times, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
I think what propelled Holiday the most was my son Chris. He went to college to become a mechanical engineer, and on my 60th birthday, he says, "Dad, I'd like to come to work for you."
Grandpa Doc was staying at our house. I'd love to come work with my dad. I don't really know how to approach him, and Grandpa Doc with a weird look on his face, and he just said, "Have you ever asked him?" Did end up asking. I think everyone started crying, like the true Holiday way.
It was so amazing, and when Chris came on, All the things that I wanted done were getting done, and he was doing it. Just his go attitude toward it. And so he quit his engineering to come to work for me, and now it's him taking over. And I'm very proud of where it's gone and how it's gotten there.
Every day is still tough, but still have a good, successful business with a bunch of great employees. And it tells us we're doing something right.
I'm blessed. Thank you. Yeah, that was the Propel.
The holidays. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
It's now 7:15. The countdown to Christmas has officially begun.
Well, this week you may have noticed bell ringers were outside of grocery stores, and that's because the Salvation Army of Spokane is hosting its corporate kettle kickoff. Allison Martinez is live at the Winkler Company this morning in Newman Lake to celebrate the season. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. It's the season of giving. I'm definitely getting into the spirit here this morning. We've got the tree going, and I'm here with Captain David Kane, and he's telling us about all the options for people to give back this holiday season, starting off with the corporate kettle kickoff, which is happening right now. You'll see that awesome kettle outside of a lot of spots. Can you tell us what people need to know if they want to contribute in this way?
You know, this is the Salvation Army's largest fundraiser of the year. The funds that we raise in these red kettles, they stay local here in Spokane to support the work that we do for families and individuals, children struggling all throughout the year.
Yeah, and KXLY will be outside of Fred Meyer this morning. We'll have more information on our website, and we're one of the companies that's joining the cause to really raise money in this way, but there's a lot of other options too. Behind me, you'll see the angel tree. Can you tell us how the angel tree works and why it's so necessary for all the families in need in our area?
Yeah, each one of these tags it represents a specific child that's been identified as in need, specific situations. Some of them are survivors of the recent Gray and Oregon road fires, or they're just families that are working to rebuild their lives after difficult times. So we want to make sure that no one gets left behind. You can grab one of these tags off of a tree at a Walmart or Old Navy or a JCPenney's, and when you see that, purchase that toy gift, and you can leave it in one of the barrels that's right next to the tree, and we'll make sure we get it to that child.
I just remembered it's almost Thanksgiving, of course, but also Black Friday time. So maybe something to add in your mind as you're shopping. Maybe grab some gifts or clothes for people in need this year. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
And our KXLY team, we will be at the Fred Meyer up on North Division today if you want to stop by.
Way up there.
Where I used to live. Way up there.
That's Mark's stomping grounds right there.
All right, weather today, they're going to be able to be outdoors. They're not going to be soaked. It's going to be dry. It's going to be nice. Winds aren't going to be as heavy. 45 into the valley right now, 43 at Spokane International. That's an average high for this time of year. So we're going to have temperatures above average. Now, hour by hour, isolated showers still possible. Temperatures into the low 40s. We're going to be in the mid 40s to upper 40s all afternoon long. 48 will be our high. These showers, again, are not heavy rains like we saw yesterday. They're just light showers on the move, and then we cool down quickly as the sun sets. 4:14. Yeah, it's quick. 6:55 is the sunrise. So officially, we still have a ways to go. We look at what we have seen already today, and as this continues to move out, we are beyond the rain right now. We have snow into the mountains of Idaho and Montana. But again, there's more here that continually pushes in. So that's where those isolated showers are. This will start to push south, and we'll see that as we look at our forecast radar. Now we start to see that south flow into the southeast, taking it away from us, drying us out. We'll have some pretty fair weather until Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Then we see the next thing coming in off the Pacific. That's going to be rain, snow mixed, even some light snow flurries that could occur early in the morning Sunday. 48-hour high today, 46 into Coeur d'Alene. We look at the planning forecast. Cooler tomorrow, colder on Saturday. Again, with the showers coming in later on Saturday into Sunday, 44. And then we dry out, cool down. Overnight lows into the low 20s for next week, but dry. So we won't see a winter event out of this.
Okay, that's good. Ease us in a little bit, maybe.
We appreciate it. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:49.
Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Thursday. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU, here for good.
Shop Consign Furniture and Jewelry's Veterans Day sale now. Save up to 70% off all consigned one-of-a-kind pieces throughout the store. Veterans and active duty receive an additional 20% off.
Consign Furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
In every child, there is hope. Our halls see the journey, the determination, and so much potential being unlocked. Our lights shine on the support, the passion, and the progress. Joya is a center of excellence where children reveal their potential. Joya is here to shine the light and to show every child is limitless.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Friday, November 22nd, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketswest.com. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestras. The Lost Christmas Eve. Produced by Live Nation.
Remember that party that your boss threw last year?
Yeah. Let's call in the pros this year.
Yeah.
Let Chef Adam Hegstead and his staff of culinary pros take the heavy lifting out of this year's holiday party. Our team is ready to build for any type of event, from small dinner parties to large corporate gatherings. Le Catering, your holiday heroes. Book today at lecatering.co.
Swing into Fred's Appliance for our Black Friday Super Sale and experience unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,100. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
Shop Consign Furniture and Jewelry's Veterans Day sale now. Save up to 70% off all consigned one-of-a-kind pieces throughout the store. Veterans and active duty receive an additional 20% off.
Consign Furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Good morning. It is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday with the Morning Sprint.
Mark is in following our wet weather today and where we have the potential for maybe a little bit of snow this weekend.
Allison Martinez is live with the Salvation Army for the Corporate Kettle Kickoff.
But first, it's been 2 years since 4 University of Idaho students were killed in their off-campus home, and the university student government hosted a candlelit vigil last night in honor of the 4 murdered students. Candles were passed around and lit throughout the crowd, and at one point, everyone gathered to hold a moment of silence to honor the 4 lives that were lost. The trial for the man accused in the murder, Brian Koberger, is scheduled to begin in August. And if anything changes with that trial, of course, we'll alert you on our 4 News Now app. You can download it. It's free. Turn on the notifications and get all the important updates.
Experts still working to restore Washington's court computer system. It's causing the delay of countless court cases and even the sale of firearms. State officials saying the court's website and associated networks were taken down for, quote, unauthorized activity. One of those systems is the automated firearms e-check system, and that is used to conduct mandatory background checks. One gun rights group is threatening to sue.
Well, we do have a mild start to the day on our first alert weather. Temperatures just about our average highs for this time of year. 43 at the airport, but mid-40s in the valley, all the way into Idaho. So not too shabby there, but you're still going to want a jacket. We get breezy conditions. Forecast radar, a few isolated showers still possible, but then it's going to dry out and it's going to get chilly tomorrow morning. So for today, we're going to have a high of 48, isolated showers out there. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be the potential for some dense morning fog, so we'll be tracking that as well.
The new safety sales tax starts next April here in Spokane, but in the meantime, the city has been running a pilot program to address some challenges downtown. Spokane police say in the last month since the city launched the new CORE program, they've seen fewer assaults compared to this time last year, had slightly fewer reports of violent crimes, but crisis calls continue to increase. Now, the goal of the CORE plan is to make Spokane feel safer for all by increasing visibility of public safety officers, as well as resources to deal with homelessness and substance abuse.
The FBI is trying to find out whoever set 3 ballot box fires last month in Portland and Vancouver, and now they're offering a reward for information. Surveillance video shows what appears to be a 20-year-old Volvo sedan approach each ballot box before improvised incendiary devices ignited each one of them. Several hundred ballots were destroyed in one of the attacks. The FBI is offering $25,000 in exchange for information that leads to an arrest.
Lawyers for Rudy Giuliani are trying to quit his defamation case because of disagreements with him. Specific details weren't released, but his attorney told a judge he must end representation because of ethics rules. Those rules cover anything from fundamental disagreements to uncooperative clients or requests to contradict the law. The recent request comes as a Friday deadline looms for Giuliani to turn over most of his valuable possessions to 2 Georgia election workers. And of course, you can see the very latest on this story coming up on Good Morning America.
5 seconds away. This morning, I'm here with Shield Boy from the Salvation Army of Spokane, and you hear that sound? It's the sound of the season of giving. The Salvation Army of Spokane is making sure that every kid is taken care of this Christmas. They're kicking off their corporate kettle kickoff this week. They've got 3 days. Today's the final day, and you can find them outside of multiple locations, including all the Fred Meyer locations in the area. And you can support the Salvation Army and all their operations that they do throughout the entire year. You can find more on our website, kxly.com.
Boeing laying off around 10% of its workforce as it struggles to right itself following some serious financial struggles. This announcement comes just one day after the Machinists Union, which had been on strike for nearly 2 months, was required to come back to work. Boeing has not released what employees will be let go, but we know it will impact various jobs, and that could include machinists who just recently agreed to a new contract with Boeing that includes a 38% pay raise over 4 years.
Well, some good news this morning for drivers in Pullman. Main Street is on track to reopen today to some limited traffic. This map from the city shows the affected area. Now, the street in downtown has been closed since April, so this news is a long time coming. Pullman police ask that you still remember it's an active construction zone and to obey all signs and traffic personnel as crews complete the final phase of this project.
For some information today on how you can stay safe and have fun on 2 wheels, Washington State Department of Transportation is hosting a virtual meeting today for bicycle riders who travel along Division from Country Homes Boulevard to Farwell Road. You can find the link to that on our website, kxly.com.
And we'll be back with a final check of our weather. That's coming up right after this break.
The Black Friday sale is on at Walker's Furniture with the biggest store-wide savings of the year.
Including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
This week at Walker's.
You've heard downtown Spokane is in trouble. Problems with drugs and crime. Could the key to bringing back downtown lie within its historic past? I'll show you the legislation that could bring this part of downtown back to life and the challenges that stand in the way. Tonight on 4 News Now at 6.
water damage makes it hard to keep your home looking picture perfect. Culligan softeners reduce buildup and cleaning time, transforming your water into the fine art of a long-lasting clean. Culligan, water you love.
Taking a live look out at a dry sky, wet roadways, and it's going to be a pretty nice day today, especially compared to yesterday. We do have a few isolated scattered showers possible. 48 for our high today, which is above average. Temperatures cooling quickly, 10 o'clock, 37 degrees. Overnight lows of 31 tomorrow. With the moisture in the air, dense fog tomorrow morning is more than likely. We're going to be tracking that for you tonight and tomorrow morning on Good Morning Northwest. And of course, over the weekend, Saturday dry during the day. Saturday night into Sunday, rain, snow, light snow. Yeah, we'll track that as well.
Well, thanks so much for starting your morning with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts right now.